I've been diving into some fascinating psychology research lately, and it's crazy how little we actually know about the way our own minds work. Let me share a few things with you. I promise, after this, you'll start noticing them in your daily life. Fact one, we unconsciously mirror the people around us. Crossed arms, a smile, the way someone sits. We tend to copy it without realizing. Psychologists call this mirroring, and it's one of the ways we build trust and connection. Fact two, we don't remember words nearly as well as we remember emotions. Think about it. You might forget exactly what someone said, but you'll never forget how they made you feel. That emotional tag is what your memory holds on to. Fact three, most of us underestimate how good we actually look. We see ourselves every day, so we fixate on flaws no one else notices. Other people? They're much more likely to notice your smile, your energy, the way you carry yourself. Fact four, your brain can actually create memories that never happened. Sometimes just hearing a story or seeing a photo is enough for your mind to adopt it as your own experience. That's why eyewitnesses often disagree on details. Fact five, boredom isn't useless. In fact, it's a kind of fuel for creativity. When your brain isn't overloaded, it starts connecting ideas in new ways. A lot of breakthroughs, scientific and artistic, began with someone just daydreaming. Fact six, our brains really don't like uncertainty. That's why waiting for results, or even just a text back, feels so stressful. Sometimes the anticipation is more painful than the bad news itself. Fact seven, happiness spreads. If your friends are happy, you're statistically more likely to feel happier too. Emotions ripple through social networks in ways we don't even notice. Fact eight, we tend to overestimate how much people notice our mistakes. You trip, you say something awkward, and you think everyone's replaying it in their heads. In reality, most people are too focused on themselves. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect. Fact nine, your brain is highly active while you're asleep. It's organizing memories, discarding the useless stuff, and strengthening the important things. That's why sometimes you wake up with a solution to a problem you couldn't figure out the night before. Fact 10. We remember beginnings and endings better than the middle. It's called the serial position effect. That's why storytellers and performers focus so much on strong openings and memorable finales. Fact 11. Writing things down can actually reduce stress. Journaling, even just jotting quick notes, works like unloading your mind onto paper. It's simple but powerful. Fact 12. Here's something counterintuitive. Your brain uses more energy when you're resting than when you're working. Daydreaming activates a whole network of mental processes. Imagining, planning, creating connections. Rest is not really rest for your brain. Fact 13. Seeing or being near someone you love can reduce physical pain. Just looking at a photo of someone close to you can trigger your brain to release comfort signals. Connection is literally medicine. Fact 14. Rejection activates the same areas in the brain as physical pain. So when people say heartbreak hurts, they're not being poetic. Fact 15. Small gestures matter more than we think. A quick thank you, a kind word, or even just noticing someone. For you, it might be nothing, but for them, it can change the entire day. So, yeah, psychology has this way of reminding us that we're both fragile and fascinating creatures. And the more we understand about how our minds work, the better we can treat ourselves and each other. So if you found even one of these facts interesting, stick around. Hit subscribe and let's keep exploring how our minds really work.